right. Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone. Hello. So, so our last video, I looked at the topic was searching for validation through toxicity. I didn't get to the toxicity part. I swear, when people watching videos, they will probably ask me, "So, how are you?" I don't know. When I get passionate about things, it just spews, It just so it's not intentional, right? It's not intentional. Now, when I talked about searching for validation or the game, as it was clearly stipulated, listening to another man, what he had to say about it. This is not something that men authentic, let me say that. Let me put that word in front of it. This is not something that authentic men do. It's not something that authentic men do. But it is a game. And you got to know how to play it, how to expect it, how to pick it up, so you know how to walk away from it. A man who genuinely cares about you will not intentionally hurt you. No, he won't. All right, let me rephrase that. A person who genuinely cares about someone will not intentionally hurt that person. But we have some intentional assholes out there, don't we? So, I'm going to look a little bit on toxic masculinity, toxicity. All right? Now, what is toxic? Once you hear the word toxic, the first thing come to your mind is bad, right? Good. Not good for you. Toxic. It's terrible. It's bad. Now, by definition, and this is just pulling it out of my head from whatever I may have read, from whatever I may have seen or learned or gathered over the years. Toxic masculinity is a social construct. It's a social construct. It was constructed by society to define men as being violent or aggressive and tough, and yeah, that's what they call masculinity. Now, when it gets toxic is when it's no good for you. It's no good for him, much less you. So what happens with toxic masculinity is that the man is aggressive. You date a violent man because you think that he can protect you if it comes to it, for example. So you would take two slap down, take two backs down and kick down because some man fit tough. Man no ball, man no show emotions, man fit tough, right? Doesn't that sound like social construct? Doesn't that sound like a culture that we have grown up in? Music. This is something that I'm not bashing dancehall. I love dancehall. All right? I do. Because I love it because it's an expression of our culture or language. I love it because of that. And yeah, song them good. But if you look at the music, the media, the music culture of dancehall in Jamaica, for example, man no do this, man no do that, man no ball, man no show emotion, man no express themselves, man don't smile, bad man don't smile. Idiot, right? Man don't. So these are the things that we're teaching our boys. This is where they're, so especially boys who do not have proper guides, or boys who don't grow up with a proper guide or a father figure who is a guide and a protector who teaches them these things. They look to people who they consider their role models, the dancehall artists, the whoever they are out there in society, and they pull on those men. because that's what they are taught. I remember teaching in the high school, and some things I used to hear the boys them say, I'm ever shake my head because really and truly couldn't take on that the kind of stress that they did. They come here to teach. Sometimes I deal with it, sometimes I tackle it, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about the school system. As teachers, you try to help the students, you try to help the kids, you try to curb their mentality, you try to help them to see things in a different light, you try to educate them. But you see, when time you don't do that, it's like them go right back home to the stick of mud. Not no change. And they see them mud, them go back in and go lie down in, so it's pointless. So if they're still in that environment, they're still going to think like that. They're still in the environment, they're still going to think like that. No matter what you do, they're still going to think like that. So these boys, they grow up to believe that a man should not express himself, a man should not show his emotion, a man should not cry, because bad man don't cry, bad man don't bawl. I don't know why I find that so funny. Damn idiot then. Right? So they believe that and they hold on to it. And when they are like that, you realize that this dysfunctionality that is taking place right there in their psyche is just breaking them down. And I'm saying this to say, if you can't express your emotions, if you can't express how you feel, if you can't talk about it, if you can't discuss it, then how the hell are you going to show me love? How you are going to tell me, say you love me and me believe you? Right? A lot of them are a lot of I've heard persons with the purview of, I remember someone once telling me that if I send my child to a prep school, I'm going to go soft and I'm grow him like girl. No idiot. Me a protect my pitney, because at the end of the day, I be a dunce and idiot out there where I walk and I harass little pitney and I take them away and I ill treat them. Right? So if you can put them in a protective and controlled environment where you know, say, at the end of the day, a 10 or 12 pitney in the class, you're not fair dealing a content with 50 or 51, then you do that. Don't bash me as a parent because I choose to do this for my kid. And never my fault, then they do it for you. All right, Renee, you are attacking. We're not here to attack. It look like so that still burn me, man. It still burn me. Right? But what I'm saying is this toxicity that is floating around in the air, that is floating around in the media, this is what the boys are grabbing onto. This is what they're pulling onto. This is why them always say managalis, right? Where you get out of that if you have 10, 15 different women, 10, 15 different baby mother? Nothing. Toxicity. One of the things about women is this, and a lot of us women don't want to admit it. We don't want to admit it. And one of the things about us is that we are so freaking emotional. Me, I go admit it. I never used to admit it because I never liked it, because it used to make me feel like, say, I don't have any control. I like to know that I'm in control of my emotions. And the moment me start feel like me I slip, time to turn it off. Numb it. Right? But it's okay. Nothing is wrong with being emotional. We are created that freaking way. We're created that way. So be emotional. Anybody who can deal with it, and them have a problem with them emotions, and them don't know how to express themselves. Right? You have some people out there overly sensitive, but I think there's a reason for that. But I'm not gonna go there. But what I'm saying is, as women, when a woman enters into a relationship or a binding contract, because it's a freaking contract, when you enter into a contract or relationship with a man, you enter into it emotionally. Sex, emotional. It's all emotional. Yes, we have mastered the thought that we can separate ourselves from our emotion. We can separate sex from emotions. I used to think that too. Bullshit. I was just turning it off and I could just feel nothing. But that was not healthy. That was not healthy. I thought I was doing a healthy thing. That was not healthy at all. All right? That was not healthy at all. And here's what happens. Here's what happens with the toxicity there. So you're a man who doesn't express himself. You're a man who say, you know what, man, a gal is a man if you have 10 gal. Like Beanie Man song, man if you have enough gal and gal in a bungle. What do you get out of that? That is what the boys are learning. That is what they're pulling on, and with that they don't even realize that they don't care about women. They don't respect them. You think you do, but you don't freaking respect them. Why you can't just they would want somebody, or don't they with none at all, or they with your damn hand? Why you can't just do with one person? There are so many things that came in my head just now. I'm just going to ignore it and just forget that. But I'm just saying, why is it that you can't just commit to one person? Right? Why you feel like say you need to commit to 10? Just don't commit at all. Don't commit at all. You have a lot of girls out there who willing to be the side piece, and then tell us that them want to be the side piece because them don't want to wash, cook, and clean. All them want is the money and the sex. So them willing to be the side piece. But how did they get there though? How did they get there? I sure know say no woman get up in a man and say, you know what? Today is the day my dream is to be a side chick. No. Mm-mm. They got there. How did they get there? So I want to touch a bit on broken consciousness. I think I made some notes on this particular thing. I'm just looking if I did. Yeah. So with broken consciousness, this is what happens. As a woman, you find yourself, and like I was saying it before, you find yourself in a relationship where you're financially secured. This is just an example. I'm not saying this is what always happens. You're financially secured. You don't need anybody for anything. But as we grew up, we have been conditioned. We have been conditioned to give in, to subjugate, to submit. We have been conditioned to always have a man. We have been conditioned to make sure say you get the ring or the picnic or something. So some of us realize that time is winding down, you know, time is going. As women, we know, so we have a time on our bracket. And you realize that you're not married, you're not engaged, you're not in a relationship. This thing blowing. You're not married, you're not engaged, you're not in a relationship. So the next thing that comes along, you take it. You settle, you take it. Don't settle. I understand some women's desire and need to have kids. I do. I honestly do. I have one kid, I lost one. I honestly do. I understand that desire and that need. But if you want something or someone to love or someone to care for, there are a lot of kids out there without mothers. It's not a bad idea. Right? There are a lot of kids out there without mothers. You may get to the point where you can't have kids because you know of our biology. But you're not beyond loving. You may get to the point where biologically you can't have a child, but you're not at the point where you are beyond loving, where you're beyond getting married even at 50 or 60 years old. You're not beyond that. So do not settle for the idiot. Do not settle for the dunce. Do not settle for the narcissist. Do not settle for the manipulator. Do not settle for the one who just call you one time him want some money or want $2 and him no want you. Him no want you. You see, this is I've seen this happen, right? A woman, especially the big woman them, especially the big woman them, right? I miss a big one mean older women, right? You get yourself entangled with some of them idiot young boy here. And them don't want nothing but one clock span their foot. And some of them can't even spell clocks, right? Them don't want nothing but one clock span their foot. I want toothbrush and their anti-brush clocks, right? And them their road and then they with 50 million gal and them a brag and a talk about, oh, you see I leave me 1,000, I leave me 5,000, let me just call her and she give me. And you not even know say I saw them a chat about you. You not even know say I saw them a chat about you. And some of the times, when you sit down and you hear them something here, and you see it happen, and you know say the dirty boy don't want to know. And you know say, why me I do this again? See me start getting an attack mode. I just don't like to them something here. And me just I get passionate. I'm sorry. Right? But the fact of the matter is you know so the boy don't want you. So why is it that you keep going there? Why is it that you stay there? Broken consciousness. You know this thing is dishonoring you. You know this relationship is disrespecting you. You know it's not good for you. But but you keep going back. It's like you're unwillingly playing the part in your demise. You know, but you just keep going back. And this is the point when you need a breaking point. This is where you need a trigger. You need a trigger. You need something to click. This is when something needs to click. And is when it click, that is when it connects, and that is when they leave. That is when they're like, but what me I do with that idiot here? He can't even spell his name with a front way or back way. He can't fold two letters. He can't even draw on piece of paper. And me there I kill up myself with this idiot here. And I take my money give him. No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I'm just gonna put this out there. Me not take my money give no man. You're not my husband. You're not doing nothing for mine and pitney. Furthermore, me don't want nothing from nobody for my picnic. You're not gonna tell me say, hey, don't girl, me mind your picnic. No, you're not my child's dad. You're not my husband. Keep your things to yourself, brother. Cause me now gonna get up and give you mine. I have a kid. My kid gets mine. Not you, nigga. Not you. That's it. So I don't even understand where some people get off going out of their way. I look for a woman and I beg them money. Or going out of them way and I go and then pantapite you brag about it and you don't even want the woman. Right? And when she come round you, you do what you need to do to keep her hanging on, because at the end of the day she have her own thing and she do whatever and she don't live where you're there, she not there where you're there. Right? So you do what you need to do to keep her hanging on just enough. You can't go on with your little dirty body. Whether that now no use. Somehow no use it until it have no purpose, it no use. And that's all you have to offer. You not even understand how much I want to sell on Amazon. You not even understand, so you basically not serve no purpose. If that alone you have to bring to the table, you don't serve no purpose. $20 can get us one of you. And you not even understand the magnitude of the situation. You cannot be coming to a relationship and not bringing something. You want the woman to do everything. You want them great to have them finger head. You want them to cook big oxtail you, and you're not even buying none. Frig you. Right? You want them to do all this and pantapite. You want to sex with the people in girl pitney and you not doing anything for them. You just want take. You're coming like some damn parasite. You have nothing to offer. And a lot of us women, we sit down and we take them shit here, we take them things here, and we don't even realize they take it because of the emotional addiction, because we settle for the bullshit, because we feel like the time run out pan where we feel like, you know what? Peace of man better than none? No, peace of man don't better than none. Your sanity, your peace of mind is far more important than the dirty boy. It's far more important. And a lot of you sit down in some devastating relationships. But you don't need a breaking point. You need a wake up call. Maybe somebody needs to shake on our way because they are asleep through your life. I'm tired of seeing it. I am so freaking tired of seeing it. And I really wish I could just pull you out of it. I wish I could just pull them out of it. Because I am not saying that I have been through these things. Because my head not so tight pan the body here. Because if my mind say go, I go. I not ask no question. My head say go, go. That's it. That is just me. But maybe that was just how I was grown and conditioned ever since I was a child. I have been independent ever since I was a child. I grew independently. And I grew up with the notion of me no want to offer nobody, me no nobody, me do not, me not ask somebody for help, me not. That was the notion I grew up with. I like it, but it still put me in problems. But I like it. That independence, it is something and a half. And you see that independence coupled with the peace of mind. Oh Jesus, no. May I tell you, so when you experience that, no dirty boy can't take you for idiot. And when I say take you for idiot, I mean like you're not gonna settle for nothing. You're just not gonna settle. That's it. After you know drugs, you know dirty water, you're not settle. Right? If they cannot meet it here, them leave. It's as simple as that. Because here's the thing. Here is the thing that is so freaking amazing. There are good men out there. So a lot of you sit down and say, man of this, man of that, and no good man, no devout. No. Are you quickly and attract the wrong one? You have to change your mindset. You have to change your method of attraction. Because a lot of us, we're not going out of way to attract anybody. You have to change it. So if you want a particular person in your life, you need to do what you need to do to attract that person. There are some freaking amazing men out there. But you don't want the good man. No matter how many times he might have a conversation with you and say, okay, this relationship is not working out. Like, some persons don't like to give people advice. And because them say, me no want you to say, okay, me no want you come blame me in your relationship much better. I will say, me tell if you left the boy. If me and you are friend and me can't tell you when me see objectively become me not in a situation, we're not friends. It's as simple as that. If me and you are friend and you can't tell me what you think because you are seeing it and I'm not seeing it, then me and your friend. You're not my friend. We're supposed to have that kind of relationship if we are friends, where you see me a hurt, you see that I'm in pain and you can tell me about it. Right? Because there are some good men out there, but a lot of we don't want a good man. We want an idiot. You as a woman, you have a PhD, you have a master's, you have a bachelor, you have a degree. Let's look at it like that because we're looking at it in an educational academic concept right now, right? You have your business, you're a businesswoman, you have a thing go on for you, and you're gonna take up little dirty careless boy. Where all you want to do is buy 2 box food give. Wow. Any sex when I carry come my table, me sure no see you can get better than that and better treatment. And any sex where you think say in can carry come my tail make you feel, oh my god, it's unforgettable. After the 20 minutes, you're not even remember it. That's it. Nobody body no good, so me no business what you want to say. Because if you come with something good, if your fallacy is so good, make sure say you are a good man. So when it coupled together, then we can say it was unforgettable. But you can't settle for the idiot them out there because I want orgasm. You cannot settle for the idiot them out there because you want to come or because I want like a climax where after 10 minutes you don't even remember it. You cannot do that. You cannot give yourself away. You are the prize. You are precious. And you have what them want. And as me say, if them are frustrate you, $20. And if you have Amazon Prime, free shipping. All you have to do is clear it. That's it. But there are some good men out there. There are some terrific, some amazing men out there. And some of them men here just not have no luck. Just like some of we good women just not have no luck. And you know, I'm going to take that back. And a luck we not have, you know. We're not doing what we need to do to attract the person we want to attract. Do what you need to do to attract the person you want to attract. So you know what you need to do now? You have to go in your head. Take some time to yourself. Go in the little brain here, so, and sift through, search. What is it that I want? What is it that I'm looking for in a relationship? What do I want him to look like? Get specific. Carve him out. Like a 3D printer, carve him out. What do I want him to look like? Right? Who am I looking for? And focus on that. The qualities you want, that is what you want. Focus on what you want so you can attract it. So luck you not have. You just not focus on the right things them. Yeah, focus on the right things them. And the thing is this. I tell you, a lot of good men are out there. Because I've met some. I met some amazing guys. I met some amazing men. And some of them were friends. Right? But why are they single? Why are you single? You need to do what you need to do to attract the right woman to you. If that's what you want. If a woman is what you want, I'm not judging. You need to just do what you got to do to attract that person. And many of us, and that is why I mentioned earlier that the onus is on parents. It's your responsibility. Why am I doing what I'm doing? What is my reason for trying to improve myself, to learn about this or learn about that, or garner this kind of knowledge, or read that book, or gather this kind of information? I have a kid. And I am not, God forbid, my son should add to the idiot statistics. God forbid. I promise the Lord, I'm not going to let my son get added to that statistic of idiots. And who don't know how to treat women, and who don't know how to take care of people pitney. And you go to ever go look at people them girl pitney enough of the time. Most of the time, 95% of the time, you go to you go look them. If them look you or something, them a look. Basically. Right? Woman just get up and look, man, so. Or something the woman a look. Because woman get up and look, man, so. It has to be something. I don't care what it is. Well, look something if you can't look you. Right? Men do the chase. They do the hunting. And it's the thrill. So women, the good men, this is for the good men. Women, allow them to do the chase. Allow them to be the man. All right? Nobody switch the roles. All right? So a lot of men out there think that women need to be submissive. Bullshit. You know what? I'm calling bullshit on that because I'm not submissive at all. I'm not. I'm understanding, not submissive. But you start play bullshit, you start with the bullshit, my gone. If I talk to you about the crap, and you're not nothing about it, my gone. Because these days, many not even think nobody even worth me arguing with them. Many not even think nobody even worth me a toe-to-toe with them. I don't have time to chat to idiot. You see, once I realize you have the communication skills of a toddler, I just nah go, I don't have no time to talk to idiot. That's it. So I say this to say, go into your mind, sit down, spend some time with yourself, try and figure out what it is that you missed, what it is that you missed out on, what is it that you wish you had. Get it. Do not settle for the idiot we can't fold 2 letters. We can't draw name on piece of paper. And if you ask him for bulla with the name pan and tell him say don't name me because your name pan him name me because him don't know say if him name the panny. Do not settle for the idiot. You're better than that. Everything that you're looking for, you already have within you. You are the value. You are the prize. You don't need nobody if you put no value upon you. Put value upon yourself. That's it. Stop sit down and make the dirty boy a lick you up and a beat you up. And you're a big woman. Don't do it. You have to be careful. So I want you to sit down, get a pen and get a pen and a book, because you're going to need a book for this. Piece of paper not gonna work. Get one book. Sit down, spend some time with yourself. Try and understand what it is that is going on in here. Try and understand what it is that's going on in here. Understand how you feel. If you need to go and do some research, baby girl, do it. I've been there. I've had to research a lot of things to try and figure out, okay, why do I feel like this? How do I explain this? It's there. The help is there. The help is out there waiting. The help is out there waiting. Take your time and do it until you know so you can get the nerve to break yourself free from this bullshit. Because there are good men out there. There are men out there who are waiting to love you and just you. But it not gonna happen if you mix and mingle with the idiot. So spend some time with yourself, right? Get to know yourself, love yourself, care for yourself. Allow that peace. Oh my God. I just love that word. Allow that peace to embrace you. And I promise you, you will not regret it. You won't regret it. So, see me gone over again. But I'm here to say to you women, we are here. What that you're going through is not unique to you. Many of us have been through it. Many other persons have been through it. But they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to talk about it, how to relate to it, how to put it into words. They've dealt with it. And if you don't deal with the situation, if you don't try to heal as best as you can, if you don't try to fix that broken consciousness, that reliance that you have on these broken men, if you don't try to fix you, if you don't try to heal you, you're going to get bitter, and the bitterness not nice. I was this close. I'm not feel so bitter anymore, but maybe there's a little bit there. But I was this close to just writing off anything with 3 legs, anything near man. I was this close. And then I decided, you know what? Then I experienced that peace of mind. Then I experienced that love, that care for me. And then I'm like, damn. Then really not gonna make nobody mess this up. I'm sorry. Nope. No. So spend some time with yourself. Get to know you. Love you. Care for you. And then you start making progress in making note of what you want. So if you want a relationship, because you don't have to want none. A lot of persons out there try to validate women based on whether or not they're married or based on whether or not they have kids. And everybody want pitney. You know pitney expensive? All right. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that in that way, but they're freaking expensive. I love my kid and I'll give him the world, but it's an expensive world that they'll be giving him. They are expensive, but still. And everybody want pitney? And everybody want a relationship? So know what you want. Find out about you. Find the thing that really drives you. And if you, whatever it is that you want, make note of it. Change your mindset. Go into your head to find ways to attract the thing that you want. The healing, the love, the relationship, the money, anything it is that you want, go up here. You have this marvelous thing that God put upon your neck. Your head, my neck. Not my neck. Right? So go up here, sit down, spend some time, and figure it out. Okay? I think I've gotten to the limit. I think I should stop talking now. So with that said, I want to thank you guys for watching, for listening. And I really, really, really want you to take the time to get to know yourself. Take the time to love yourself. Take the time to be you. Because women who are valued becomes women of valor. And I don't say that lightly. So when you value you, you become a woman of valor. That's it. That's it. So, peace out, my lovelies. Until we meet again. Bye bye.